Warning, the following show features stunts performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, everything spicy and the producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any stunt or activity performed on this show.
Hey everyone, I am Phil, and this is Everything Spicy. I want to apologize for my shirt. I just realized that I haven't changed out of my my comfortable clothes. We were working out. I was. Wife started when she got home, working out in the yard today. Had a shower about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, 7 o'clock in the afternoon, and I always like to put on a nice white, clean shirt. It always makes me feel extra clean. So. Of course, it's what I wear to work every day on top of, underneath my work clothes. But hey, man, it's great to see everyone. Good to see everyone here. It is Friday night? Yep. Been a long day today, man. Got a lot of stuff done. Didn't get a lot of stuff done. Some things didn't work out quite the way I thought they were going to, and get involved in a little more work. But you know what? Work never hurt anybody, right? Except for the guy keeled over dead. Didn't hurt that guy. But, it is great to see everyone in here Friday night. If you haven't already shared it out. Haven't already hit the thumbs up yet, hit the thumbs up. Algorithms, analytics, they like all that. They like to see interaction. I can remember when it used to really be a big deal, a year or so ago. It'd be cool to get 100 thumbs up during a live stream, right? Because you'd get, 30, 40 people in there at any given time, and people in and out. It's easy to get 100, but nobody seems to hit the thumbs up anymore. So I don't know what the deal with that is, if it's just a thing or I don't know. I still do, but been drinking a lot of water today. Been out in the sun all day long. Matter of fact, just had dinner on top of my morning Pop-Tart that I had this morning when I went to go pick up the rototiller. I hadn't eaten anything. You know, when you get out in the yard and get working and whatnot, the last thing I want to do is eat. I get done with all that, mowing the lawn, weed whacking, everything else, man. I was down in a lot of water, a couple Gatorades today too. Ooh, needed the boost. So hey, let's shout out the channels. Let's shout out the people that are in here. We will start up at the top. Got Izzy P's in the house. What's up, Izzy P? Good to see you. Good to see you back, man. We did get a package from Izzy P. He says his wife sent it. I haven't opened the package, but when I checked the package, it was obvious that it was Shaga. We talked about this months ago, and you know, now that he's back, he sent it out. It's awesome. Thank you, Izzy P. I will have to get with Sty on how to make that again, because that was a big topic of conversation there for a while and then just kind of fell off. So I do appreciate it. Eileen Beluda fam is in the house. What's up, Eileen? Good to see you, girl. Good to see you. Rebecca Felter's in the house. What's up, Becky? How you doing, girl? Great to see you in here. Shane M decided to show up tonight. What's up, Shane M? Good to see you in the house. I do appreciate you coming in. Rain Dancer's in the house. What's up, Rain Dancer? Good to see you. Mayberry, you. Or me. No, Mayberry, you. 316. Mayberry. Mawberry. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. James Chasing the Reapers in the house. What's up, my fiery brother? Good to see you. Harry, the metal music maniac, is in the house. What's up? And now look at here. Now we got, oops, God bless America. There we go. Someone has gone and changed their channel name. Can anybody in the first person in the chat, someone in the chat, tell me Jenny's Books and Vlogs, what channel that was before it was Jenny's Books and Vlogs? Come on. Anybody other than Jenny? Come on. I'm waiting until somebody puts it in the chat, and then we can move on. Jenny O'Brien. I'm sure everybody knew it, but Cindy, what's up? Cindy, good to see you, girl. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, my throat is already sore. There she is. I haven't done a lot of talking today. What the hell, man? Keep clicking on the wrong things. Things keep popping up. David Jones. Hello, all but it's 2.9 hours, and I'm drinking Southern Comfort with ice. How's it good, Phil? You're typing like you drink. Good to see you, man. Saucy Shane is in the house. What's up, Saucy? Good to see you, my brother. Oh, let's see. We're going to stick this out there in case anybody wants to come join me once we get done shouting everybody out. As it stands right now, ain't nobody in the basement, so it's wide open. Anyways, Mike is in the house. Mike's been going through the same stuff I was today, man. Out in that hot sun. I guess I probably spent in direct sunlight probably about 6 hours today in direct sunlight. I mean, I had to stop halfway through my mowing for about a half an hour because my head was just plooge heat out there. Of course, you know, I'm no lightweight, so Albert Barlow's in the house. What's up, Albert Barlow? Good to see you. Computer Chick, what's up, Computer Chick? Good to see you. You're not blocked in mine. Nope. Computer Chick's not blocked. We just haven't gotten to you yet. Computer Chick, did I say hi to David Jones yet? There you go. And Cindy, of course. We said hi to Cindy. Cindy. Oh, let's see. Melissa Spencer's in the house. What's up, Melissa Spencer? Good to see you. Oh, remove from studio. There we go. Michael Superbacker. What's up, Michael Superbacker? Good to see you. Raven the Blackbird is here. Guess who showed up in the basement? Didn't. It's always a good time when Raven's up on the panel. Oh, my goodness. All right. There's Suzex. Y.R. Warfill. Y.A. Warfill. Y.A. Warfill. Y.A. Warfill? Must be one of them UK things. It must mean something. My cheeks look red. Oh, they probably are. My arms. I got that farmer stand going now. See that? I got two different colors there. Go from light dark to white. It's not dark yet, but that's not very nice, Mike. Come on. Twisted Art ladies in the house. What's up, Samantha? How you doing, girl? All right, let's do. What are we going to do for Raven?
I would definitely bring protection.
Say, what's up, Raven?
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I swear to God, that is, even though it was from a movie, that's still the funniest scene ever.
you know that now. If you've ever watched that movie, anybody that doesn't know what he's talking about or has watched that movie is called The Ringer. That is a movie with Johnny Knoxville is trying to earn some money, so he decides to get into the Special Olympics. Not earn money. He's going to rig the Special Olympics so that he beats the guy he figures he can beat the top guy, right? So, and actually, my favorite. That's one of my favorite things in there. My favorite line out of there, though, is when they're leaving the movie theater, or actually, no, right after the movie theater, and they're going back to their dormitory, and one of the guys says, "I took him out for ice cream," and one guy looks like, "When the fuck did we get ice cream?" He's like, "Was I sleeping?" That to me, every time I hear that, I about piss myself. So, what's up, Dr. Smith? How you doing, man?
Hi, Dr. Smith.
Yeah, we had 25 people in here. We're down to 19. Raven, no, it's my fault. Yeah, I really don't have anything planned. I made a comment at the very beginning of this thing, and it's like, hey, you know what? This might be a short night. This could be a long night. It's all up to you guys. All up to who shows up. I didn't plan anything, and I didn't tell my friends who usually hang up out on panel here with me that I was doing anything. So I was kind of playing it by ear. I don't know. I'm
That's
pretty tired.
that's all you can do is if you're not like you need to sleep or something, you want to go on live. A lot of people do that.
Well, 9:00 seemed like too early to go to bed. You know, I wouldn't have gone to bed. I'd have farted. Here's what I was thinking. I would have farted around on my phone. Somebody else would have gone live, and I've been like, man, I should have gone live. That's exactly what my thought process was. It's like, if I don't go live, someone else would probably go live, and I'll kick myself in the butt and say, man, you know what? I should have gone live because thank you, Eileen. What's up, Dustin? Because I like going to other people's lives and hanging out, but I also like being in charge as well,
Well,
so, it all kind of works out the same, as far as when you're running stuff. Once you get, 7, 8, 9 people up on the panel, it all kind of works out the same. We do get a new intro. I got a new intro. I don't know if you've probably seen this before, but I've never used it as an intro. I'm going to put this up on the screen real quick.
See, oh God, that shit look bussy. That shit look bussy. That shit fuck.
And that's our good friend Zach from the Texas Hotspot. So, what's up, Tuna?
Some people who created a lot of these stuff created the most funniest thing, and that one also kind of took
that's insanity, is what that is. That's just not normal funny stuff. That's just hey, I'm going to act as foolish as I can, and you could see he had smeared that salad dressing on his forehead, his cheeks. Speaking of Zach, the Texas Hotspot, you want to be back here tomorrow at 5 Eastern. Because me and the beard, Zach, I will be doing the Carolina Reaper cheese balls. He bet me his beard that I couldn't eat that entire bag of cheese balls. So he'll be up here while I do it, and we'll see how this turns out for me or for him. It could be a bad night for one of the two of us or both of us. You never know.
What the hell is
Yeah,
that?
I don't know if you hump this side or these. I don't know how you hump this thing, but I'll figure it out. I don't know how you hump this thing, but I'll figure it out. I don't know how you hump this thing, but I'll figure it out. I don't really think it'll work. I mean, I sit here and hold it like this, but it don't really do nothing.
I thought maybe it was. like a
What's up, Mike?
That wasn't even funny.
Yeah, it was.
Fuck up.
That's all he came up here for. Now his night is complete.
Yeah. I goes give you a fuck you, Raven. That's all I wanted to do.
What's up, Jelly Duck? How you doing, man? Good to see you.
There he goes.
Just like Mike.
I can't. Like I said, it's some people will piss me off, and when they get pissed, I will cuss up a storm. I mean, it's not like, but I cannot take people seriously. And if you're starting taking people seriously, you're gonna like go insane.
Hey, fuck you, Raven.
Same to you.
Oh.
How you doing, Mike?
Mind your own business.
Oh, come on. I'm just saying, how you doing?
So did you spend a lot of time in the sun today too, Mike?
No, I was in the basement all day.
No, I didn't get down to the basement until
About 20
8 o'clock.
minutes. Yeah, I was out there for about 20 minutes and I couldn't. My breathing started fucking up, so I said, "Nope, I'm in the house." That one long in the humidity kills me.
Yeah,
Don't take long.
I think it's about 15 degrees warmer upstairs than it is down in this basement. And down here, it ain't cool. But I got the fan going on behind me, so it should keep me cool down somewhat. So
I got to carry a bunch
Probably buy an air conditioning unit that literally will keep your place cool.
oh, we do have air conditioning. My wife doesn't like air conditioning.
Well, no, for your basement.
Yeah, no, my wife again.
Eileen, don't be starting that shit.
I'll be.
I'll give you $5 not to do it, Phil.
Well, she gave me $5 to do it.
I'll give you $5.
You got a tendency for taking all your clothes off. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like. Oh man, hot damn, I'm falling hard like. I like it. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like. I like it.
Thank you, and thank you, James, for giving the black emojis. The fuck yes for Eileen. Those emojis are there to show Eileen appreciation, not me. Show Eileen appreciation. So thank you, Eileen. So no computers, man. What are you gonna do?
Commit suicide.
Suicide. Okay.
I told you I'm taking like the minimum of a week off, so
Yeah.
I was gonna go to Ohio today, but I had some things turn up that I couldn't go. So Monday or Tuesday I'm going to them.
Gotcha.
I'm disappearing. Poof.
Disappearing. Hey. Sometimes it's good, man. Sometimes you need a break. Need a break from a lot of things.
I'm even gonna suspend my channel so nobody will be able to find it.
Can you actually suspend your channel? You can't suspend your channel, can you?
Yeah, you can pause it.
Huh. Oh, well, I know some people just, like on Facebook, they just log off of Facebook altogether. You can't get a hold of them. They're just become completely gone.
Yeah, I need to shut my messenger off.
Yep. Yeah, it's easy to do. I don't know. I got people. I got family. I got friends. I got customers. I got people that contact me, whether it be Facebook Messenger, my phone. I just can't shut it all off.
Can't get away for a while.
Yeah. Oh, the only time I really do is like if we go, like when we go on a cruise, we take our phones, but we use them mostly for like taking pictures and stuff because we don't pay for the Wi-Fi on a cruise ship. So a phone, unless you're at a port that's like Mexico is a port that you actually get Wi-Fi. All the other ports we go to, there's no Wi-Fi, and it's kind of nice. So, Roman
Blocking
Reigns.
everybody. Blocking everybody. Samantha.
Eileen saying you need a vacation, Mike. Yeah, I got one coming up here for 9 days in July. We're leaving July 1st to go down to Virginia. And I think I'm going back to work July 9th or 10th, whatever that Monday is. That's the day I'm going back to work. So, yeah. And we're gonna visit some folks. We're gonna see Get Her Done Granny on our way down. Hope to go over to see Saucy Shane once I firm that up. Jimmy Oji-san said he might make the 6-hour drive over to Saucy Shane's place for all of us to hang out, which would be kind of cool. So,
Hope Granny has pants on.
what's that?
Hope Granny has pants on.
Yeah. Well, it'd be cool if she could come up, but I know she with the house and everything else, it might not be possible for her to come up. Oh, what? I'm sorry. What am I thinking? I've got someone else completely coming from down south further. No, yeah, of course, Granny can have her pants on. My wife will be with me. She's got to have her pants on.
Don't have to.
Whereabouts in Virginia? Because we're on the Tennessee-Virginia border. God, what is it? God, I did a map. What was it? Oh, geez. Now you're gonna make me have to think. Oh, where was that? Oh, the place that we're staying at.
Jenny O'Brien.
God dang it. Is in Kingsport? No. That area, though. Oh, we're staying in Hilton, Virginia. Our hotel is in Hilton, Virginia. So, well, thank you, Jenny. We'll give Jenny a quickie.
You got a tendency for taking all your clothes off.
Thank you, Jenny. No shit. Yeah, it's Hilton, Virginia is where our hotel is at that we're going to be staying at. Told my wife I didn't want to stay with my sister-in-law. If the other kids want to stay over there and whatnot, I just didn't want to be part of all the chaos. So
I'm gonna take a vacation in New Mexico and just stick freaking pins in Raven's head for a week.
wow.
You won't be able to find me.
What? Oh, I'll find you. Don't worry.
It's a voodoo doll.
Let me tell you a story, Raven. For $45, you can find anybody. That's all it takes. Not that you ain't worth $45, but I'll look for a couple more while I'm in there.
Jenny's the ripoff for $1.
You got a tendency for taking all your clothes off. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like.
There you go. We doubled it down, Jenny.
You better put another 50 cents in.
Right? Oh.
Yeah.
So what do you think? So you gonna head anywhere? Or you just gonna stay home?
No, I'll just stay here and
Yeah.
hide under the bed or something.
Yeah, I got days like that. I felt that way when we got done live streaming last night. We got done live streaming. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what was wrong, what was up with me last night. So went to bed and just kind of laid there and one of the big things is I knew the amount of work I had ahead of me today. So I knew I was going to be busy and I'd be out there huffing and puffing and sweating and out in the hot sun. So that's the worst thing for us big guys is when you got to work outside and I was out there mowing. I got done with the garden at 2. I was out on the zero turn for about an hour and a half before I finally had to get off the damn thing and get out of the sun for about a half an hour. And then I went back out and finished it up. So
You do know it was an ozone action day here in Michigan today, don't you?
I don't pay no attention to that shit.
You're not doing your part.
You're right. I'm not. I had the tiller going. It was gas powered. Had that son of a bitch going. I had the lawnmower going. I filled up my tank. I should have filled up my gas cans too, but
I dumped a bunch of acid in the corner of the yard, so
there you go.
Gotta get rid of it somehow, right?
I can remember as a kid, the old man people would change their oil on their cars and they would dump it out in the street, out in the on a dirt road to kind of keep the dust down.
My dad used to take it and pour it along the fence line, keep the weeds down.
There you go.
They had this big black strip all the way around the fence line.
And now they say, you know what, a drop of oil will ruin a water supply. So
Yeah. Wonder what 5 gallons of acid does.
Probably even worse.
That's all right. It all goes
Yeah.
south. We're up on top, so it all drips down to the southern people.
that's right. Like
Yeah.
New Mexico.
Tennessee.
New Mexico's got all their own problems, all the illegals coming across.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that the truth? Even knowing that my governor is like really pissing off a lot of people here.
So how long has it been since you got over the fence, Raven?
I lived here all my life.
Oh, so they threw you over as a baby.
Yeah, he was one of those ones that infrared cameras in the middle of the night
No,
dropped about
no,
6 feet.
I was born and raised here. My dad was born in Reserve, New Mexico.
Okay.
Raven, you know they lied to you, right?
No, they don't.
They found you. You're in a ditch.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
You do not want to mess with my family.
I want to make sure I hear it. Go ahead.
You do not want to mess with my family.
Come on. That's all you got?
You don't think we have what everybody else has every day willing to use?
What? Gonna hit me with a Barbie?
No.
You ain't got nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Got nothing. Maybe that's why you closed the closet tonight. Maybe there is something in there. You see the closet's closed tonight. You might be hiding something.
Uh-oh. Well, at least he's got the damn closet door shut. We getting tired of seeing all of his shit in his closet.
Oh. What are you gonna do?
Oh, yeah, you'll find out.
Okay.
Well, hopefully my peppers will start taking off here soon. Some of them, I don't know what's going on. I'm losing some leaves off of some of my plants out here. But hopefully, like my Carolina Reapers, they're the ones that like this warm weather. They seem to produce better in the warm weather. So
Well,
that was the thing. I was hoping when I post that picture today that I was going to be able to show a finished product, like a before and after. That didn't work. Well, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but our ground out here is clay. And I'm glad I didn't go out and buy a rototiller. I had this $3,500 rototiller that I rented today. And this thing is a beast. And I probably only rototilled 4 inches, 5 inches down. I went over it 6-7 times, back and forth and back and forth, and trying to let the rototiller do all the work and go nice and slow. And we just got clay. It wasn't good. I know that it's good because I went to a different part of my yard where my wife is making that fairy garden for my grandson. And that dirt over there, it ate right through that stuff, man. It buried right down into it. No problem. Turned it right up. Went back over there to give it another pass or two before I put the rototiller up. And same thing. So
Is that where your septic is?
it's just beside my septic field.
That might be why.
Yeah.
When they fill that in.
Yeah. Other parts are like that too. But that could be part of it. But I think we've decided we're going to get some gardening ties and just make it an elevated garden. Go buy about 5 yards of topsoil. There's a place right down the street from here. I bought some today, a little pickup truck full, and just make it an elevated garden. Say fuck it, So
Like a place where you can grow stuff.
Yeah. Instead of trying to grow it down in the ground, it's good. It's still going to be, they're still going to be in the ground, but it'll be with the ties, gardening ties. It'll just be the dirt will be on top of the dirt.
Lift it ground a little bit.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. So,
Just make a box.
Raven. What's up, Kathy Gahan? How are you doing? Is he Mafia? I'm not sure. I don't know. I look at Raven sometimes and I'm not sure what he is. Is he Mafia? What's up, Kathy? How you doing, girl? And Gary's in the house. What's up, Gary? It's early for Gary. What is it? Almost 3:00 in the morning for Gary.
I wish it was 3:00 in the morning here. What's up, Gary?
Hell, I'd be asleep.
Me too.
Matter of fact, it won't be long. It won't be long. And you got your shot. Well, good for you, girl. Good for you.
I was actually laying down at like 7:00. I was bored, didn't want to do nothing. Elaine's blowing up. Elaine's blowing up my phone with links, so I figured better just go over it's worth a while now.
I used to I used to field a lot of phone calls from Mr. Fulton. Then it got to be 2 or 3 times a day, and I had to stop. I had to start ignoring his phone calls because I didn't want to talk to. I don't have anybody call me 2 or 3 times a day, so I had to start ignoring his phone calls. Well, and there are people, my wife especially, she doesn't call me at work unless it's something important. And this boy was calling me at work. He was calling me any time of the day, and it was like all right. Just got to quit.
You needs to kind of back off a bit.
Yeah. I got all these hot YouTube girls texting me and calling me. I don't even answer them back.
Yeah.
Shernette Williams, Mickey XOXO, Getting Done, Granny.
Yeah, all the hot chicks are calling Mike, and he just ignores them all.
I do. I ignore. I respond back like 2-3 days later.
Well, Mickey is now a real estate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I talk to her all the time.
I've seen some of the videos that she's doing on house, having people look at the houses and stuff.
What's up, Saltwater Born?
Shot make you no chip.
Asked a lady to see shot, make sure no chip. Oh, Kathy, we all got a chip, right? If you carry a phone, they know where you're at 24/7. So,
see, they're always tracking people on these things. Mainly is what you're going.
If they want to know where you're at, they're not tracking everybody because they're not watching everybody. But if for some reason they wanted to know where you're at and what you're doing and how you're doing it, they can.
Well, like I've been hearing a news report about Joe Biden wanting have the IRS access everybody's checking account or savings account. And that's totally wrong. That's illegal there.
Well, I don't have no chips because I ate them all.
It's funny, Mike. I actually was digging around in the computer yesterday. There's got to be a way you got rid of all that computer stuff. There's got to be, a way for them to try to fix this computer chip thing. But there are people out there smarter than me. I guess if I thought I could figure it out, they were light years ahead of me. I'm just a car sales guy. So,
yeah. What's up, Shane?
Oh my goodness.
No, I did my video this morning. Did my 3-hour live stream. Had to go help the daughter for about an hour, so I cut my stream off and.
Oh, you live streamed today?
Yeah, I was on for about 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Must have been when I was outside because I left the house at 8:30. I think I was back by 12:30 after tilling up the yard and everything else, and went straight from that to mowing. So.
Yeah, I think it was like around noon or so. A little bit before noon.
I was outside all day. As a matter of fact, when I took a break to get out of the sun, we got our old couch still sitting on the front porch that we took out of the house a couple weeks ago because we got a new couch, but when we got a portion of it, I keep wanting to take it out to the dumpster. It's under our covered porch. I kind of sat down on that couch, and I think I fell asleep. Well, I don't think I fell asleep for about a half an hour. I was just out. Oh, but I was overheated, man.
Yeah.
I was on the tractor doing one of these numbers. And it's like head was bobbing. I had to go. Nope, done. We got someone in the basement. Is that really who I think it is down there?
I would pop them sweet balls right in my mouth.
I bet you would.
Dirty bird. Dirty old lady. Shame on you.
I would pop them sweet balls right in my mouth.
I got some more jokes for Sam. I had to write them down so I didn't forget them.
Ah.
I got her good the other night.
Oh, did you?
You were there on Sty Stream. Remember I asked her about being the chicken farmer?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
What's up, Chaucer? How you doing, man? Must not have been that good. I didn't remember it until you reminded me.
Hey, everybody.
I got one for Granny. Granny, you work at Subway?
What?
Do you work at Subway?
No.
Well, you just gave me a foot long.
Oh, Granny, me too, Granny.
How about this one? Granny, are you an N95 mask?
No.
I don't want you on my face.
Oh, God, that's awful.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Well, I think I'm
sharing
going.
the stream.
I think I'm gonna switch from water
Hey, Sherry.
to a beer.
Kool-Aid?
A Kool-Aid.
I'm sharing.
I didn't say, hey, Siri. I said, hey, Sherry.
This is a new one I haven't had yet. I was gonna give this one a try. This one's from Founders.
Oh, are we drinking?
Breakfast Stout. It says double chocolate and coffee oatmeal.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back, she says.
Oh shit. Granny, don't get freaky. I'll be getting wild, Granny. Then be texting me all damn night.
I should have brought my glass down here. I took two of them upstairs to clean them and forgot to bring them back down.
Drink it out of the bottle. Be a man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't get a sippy cup like Raven. Raven, why you always messing with me, man?
Because you're fun to be messed around with.
There you go.
Good to know.
See, Mike. I think he's got the hots for you personally, Mike.
Is that what it is? Must be all that
I
hair.
think that's what it is. A little man on man love.
I hope you don't want to rub beards.
Yeah, it's not frowned upon like it used to be, Raven. So it's no big deal.
I don't know where the fuck you live. Oh God.
Hey, Mike.
Goodness.
What am I looking at? My phone. Okay, what am I looking at? I'm
My
looking at something.
That's Instagram.
Oh, I don't do Instagram. I don't do Twitter either.
Raven's like, I got friends.
Yeah, and I bet he knows maybe one person on there.
What's up, Anna?
I got 5,000 friends on Facebook. I probably know about 7.
Anna Banana. Happy
Ain't that the
Friday.
truth?
Yeah.
Can't always keep up with so many people at times when you're like on any of these social media things.
Oh, I turned my phone off at like 10 o'clock at night. And I turn that thing on in the morning to forget it. I got a little bit of.
Hey, what's up there, Travis?
Hey, Travis.
Have you ever had this before, Trav?
Oh, Granny's on the
Push the wrong button, dummy. You've probably had this one, right? Breakfast Stout from Founders. Good stuff. First time I had it, and then of course, the next place I went to, they had what I was looking for, which was Backwoods Bastard. I think that's my number based on price. I think it's like my number 2 beer. BCS for me definitely is the number 1 stout, but I think the Backwoods Bastard, I've had ones maybe that were better. I don't know. I don't drink them often enough, but that's a good number 2 if the price is right. So, what are you drinking, Granny?
Corona.
Corona Extra. What the hell? Oh, that's a palm tree on it. No, I ever saw that on there before. Is it always dark like that?
They changed their bottles.
Okay, so I ain't crazy. Well, I'm crazy, but I ain't crazy because it looked different.
My buddy's son's going into the Air Force Sunday.
Smart kid.
Yeah, he's going in for airplane mechanic.
Oh, okay. That's what my dad. Well,
but I guess he's flying out to Texas. Then from Texas, he's going. I remember what he told me. Then he said maybe they'll ship him overseas after that or something. So I don't know.
oh, yeah. My old man was in avionics, so he was a lot to do with the electrical on airplanes, and he did that for 20 years. Retired from the Air Force, and did his time with General Motors. Retired from General Motors, and wound up with 2 pensions.
Yeah. The bad part is his dad will be calling me. I'll have to be a babysitter now. His dad's the guy that plays video games and don't move a muscle.
Couple houses down from you.
I was gonna ask if anybody have ever seen a video of Joe Biden driving his electric truck.
All the vehicles are going to be electric. And I'm going to be making the money. Ah, there you go.
Because this is what they did.
Mm-hmm.
They said and there's a lot of people saying that's based on bullshit because the truck right here has 2 steering wheels. And there is somebody, and if you kind of look at the video before, it's showing somebody actually really driving the truck.
I didn't see it that way, but I wasn't looking to see if someone. I figured he had to have Secret Service in the vehicle with him. So,
well, I mean, they said they did a fact check saying, "Oh, he did drive the truck," which in reality, there's a lot of extra video that they cannot prove he was actually driving the truck.
Who cares if he was driving it or not? That when I started hearing that stuff, was it yesterday or something? I'm like, who cares if he really drove the truck or not? I mean, a lot of those people don't live normal lives. You know, he used to ride the train to and from the Capitol and Delaware. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these people don't do a lot. I mean, if you're making that kind of money, if you're out there driving around town, you put yourself at risk. People could say you're doing whatever. You put yourself at risk. So if you make a certain amount of money, you're almost better off not driving. So.
Well, that's what I've been hearing, and they're like, it's like the same thing as what Joe Biden wants to do with everybody's checking account. Literally have the IRS look at everybody's checking account, which is based illegally because it's considered privacy.
Again, there's a lot of stuff that gets talked about,
They can look at my checking account all they want. They might feel sorry for me and put some money in there.
Right?
Yeah, a lot of people would like that too, but still, it's...
Again, there's a lot of talk, but until something actually happens, that's all it is. It's talk. They talk about a lot of things. Talk. So someone mentions, one person brings something up, and everybody talks about it. And you know what? 9 times out of 10, nothing happens about the crap people talk about. So we talk it to death.
I can't take it. Tequila. I don't like that.
Tequila is one of those end of the night things.
I can't drink that stuff.
I was actually surprised because, I got a hold of it.
Like he has a doobie in his mouth. Whoops, it's gone.
Yep.
There it is. He got a
little bottle of Jose Cuervo from a guy at work. A little 1-ounce shot like your Fireballs were. And I took that thing, about a week ago, and I downed that expecting, the bite that I normally get from it. It was like it wasn't. I didn't get that feeling like I normally get the bite from it. I think it's because I'm kind of getting used to drinking the bourbon and the stouts and whatnot. So when used to be before when I drink something like that, I was drinking Michelob Ultra, Bud Light. So anything is strong in comparison to that water. So What's up, Men Life?
Oh, mem life. Ain't that the truth, Eileen?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's a bit of truth to things when they talk about it, but for things that actually happen, that's the biggest thing. It's they've been saying for years they're going to take our guns, they're going to take our guns, they're going to take our. They ain't taking our guns.
Everything you hear and only half of what you see.
They ain't taking our guns.
Like right now is what I've seen is what they did to Stephen Browder. They took him off YouTube, and he's now suing YouTube for it.
Yeah. Yep. If they don't give him a reason, again, he is on their platform though. So, realistically,
Well, see, if this is a platform that people are used to at times, I mean, they should accept everybody's right to speak.
But it is a private company. They are responsible.
Actually, what is really a private company?
They are responsible. They're responsible for the content that's on here. That's why you don't see pornography. You don't see child porn. You don't see a lot of things that you're not supposed to see on here. And I don't like the fact that they seem to filter conservative views. Don't like it at all. And there are some left-wing views that they do censor. So there have been. I got news for you.
I'll tell you this.
Y'all keep talking about politics. I'm gonna get fucking drunk and act stupid.
Actually, what it is,
you're going to be so bad. You're going to have to kick me off of here.
Okay, you won't talk.
Well, it's not about politics. It's about what people's rights.
Yeah.
Well, I don't give a shit about people's rights.
Everything's spicy. Get her done grinding, my gravy. We're doing good there, Will. How you doing, man?
Hey, Will the Rocker.
Well, Gary, since you weren't paying attention earlier, this is a breakfast stout. It's funny because the lady at the gas station when I was getting this, she said breakfast stout. So you having beer for breakfast? Huh?
Why's it got a kid on it?
Because the kid's eating oatmeal. Because it's a double chocolate. If you can read it there, it's a double chocolate oatmeal coffee stout.
Mm-hmm.
Does it actually taste like oatmeal?
No.
That's
just like the ones that they have the milk stouts. They don't taste like milk. You get a little bit of the coffee, a little bit of the chocolate to this. It's just a hint, and it mostly tastes like a normal stout does. So, Oh, it always looks like syrup. I mean, you can't see through it. All these stouts, you can't see through these things.
Wow.
So they are black.
You got a tendency for taking all your clothes off. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like. Oh man, hot damn, I'm falling hard like. I like it. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like. I like it.
I would just love to slowly, lightly rub my hands all over that body.
Let me change your mind, Granny.
I close my eyes and do you too.
So David Jones, do you think he kind of looks like Roman Reigns a little bit?
The bear looks like Kinder Egg.
I've been told I'm the reason people drink.
I think he's talking about Mike.
Hey, I got my magic pills here, man. So
a lot of us. Oh, and how's that working? How's that working for you?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. As soon as I open these damn things up and start taking them, you'll be the first to know.
Well, it's funny because I've looked at them and it says it's helps to kickstart your ketosis. So I'm thinking, but I don't plan on giving up carbohydrates. So if it's going to kickstart,
yeah, me and bread. That's I'd probably eat 2-3 loaves of bread in a week.
Well, I've given up bread before, so I don't have a problem giving up bread. But giving up carbohydrates,
yeah,
that's the hardest thing for anybody to do.
Yeah, because I bought this one and I got this one free, but then I looked at it and this says cleanse, so I might be shitting on myself for a couple of days.
It says what?
It says cleanse.
Cleanse. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah,
better
you might be on the toilet for days.
You better stay close to the litter box.
Fuck that.
Just though that
Earl will get it.
Earl will get it. Next time you see Earl will be every bit of like 5 pounds. Looks like an alley cat.
Hunched over in the litter box.
What product kickstarts toes? What the fuck are you talking about, Harry?
He don't know what he's talking about.
Putting those nasty ass feet on Facebook. What's wrong with you, man?
They were just filthy. I just had they're the thumbnail for this tonight too.
Just wrong. What are you doing, Granny? A little lower.
Yeah, I had my shoes and socks on. So when I took my shoes and socks on, I had dirt ring lines.
Yeah.
What are you doing, woman?
One fucking beer and look at her.
Right? She's out of control.
Really?
Next thing you know, she could be showing her tits. You know.
Nope. I gave that up years ago before YouTube was even around.
Well, sometimes we come full circle on things, so you know.
Then it still come back to haunt me. What the hell?
It's scary too. He's doing sexy dance for me.
Well, that's the thing now, right? Once you show your dick or you show your boobs or whatnot, and someone else sees it, it's out there forever.
Yep.
So keep your wiener and your boobies in your pants.
They smell like a new tennis shoe.
A new tennis shoe?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Granny's toe jam, good sandwiches. What?
What? Yeah, you've been in the bottle, Harry. Yeah, that was the funniest come on I ever had. Was at a bar with all my friends. We were out, and some guy comes over and sits beside him, and he's like, "I bet you got pretty feet." And I'm like, "What?"
What?
I'm like, "Get the fuck away from me!"
Better than a pretty mouth.
It's good, you pervert. Go away.
People get creepy.
All my girlfriends was just cracking up.
Oh.
Oh well.
When I stubbed my toe yesterday, I looked at my jar of jelly and said, "There is my toe jam." What's up, Jack? Yeah. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I've been thinking I could get some of those sound effects stuck in here. But
Yeah, I felt bad. I was ending my stream like literally saying goodbye, and Monica popped up in the basement. I was like, fuck. I popped back up for a couple more minutes. And then my daughter came down the basement. She's like, "I'm waiting." Sorry, ma'am. Gotta go, Monica.
that happens a lot, you know, when you're live streaming and especially for me, especially on the nights I've got to go to work the next day, and I try to limit myself to a certain amount of time, and you go to leave, or you're thinking about leaving, and then someone else pops up, and you're like, damn it, all right, I got 15 minutes. I look at the clock and say, all right, 15 minutes, and then we're going to go. And, you know, some of those
30
nights
minutes later, you're still saying 15 minutes, I got to go.
Yep.
The other day I said 2 hours and it was 7, so.
Yep. Well, it's again, if you don't have to be somewhere, that's a different story, right?
And I don't like to end because like that day I had like 32 people in there, so you know you hate to leave and just let everybody hanging.
Right.
So, you know, I was just working. You know, everybody else on the panel was taking care of business.
Yeah, I wasn't really talking. I was just running the panel. That's all.
Yeah, they were just running. Yeah, somebody said something that seemed important. They say, "Hey, Mike, you know, so and so said this." Yeah, whatever.
So what are you going to be scrapping on your table now? I mean, computers is what we see you scrap 90% of the time.
Granny's drunk ass.
Scrapping Granny's drunk ass.
I have a whole basement full of stuff.
I know you got a basement full of shit, but
I mean, I'm still gonna putz around, but not like 10, 14 hours a day like I do. You know, I might go down there for 2 or 3 hours just to putz around, and that's it for the day.
Well, usually not, David. I have some nights when I do spicy challenges, and I work the next day. Like when I did the Rummy Bears for 9 days in a row, I had that was a rough week for work because I'd wake up in the middle of the night, lose an hour or two of sleep, and then didn't feel good in the morning. Sometimes I felt just fine, but
Thanks, Will.
You're an ass, Phil.
I am.
You got all those mouse traps, and I had to go out and pay money to buy mouse traps the other day.
I do, and I still haven't done nothing with those damn things.
After I told you to send me some.
I haven't done my stunt with them yet. So,
and I thought about you when I was buying them. I done good last night though. I caught 4 mice.
Oh,
really?
You had dinner today.
There you go.
No, I put it out there for the hawk.
Yeah, but if you cut them up in little pieces with little eggs, can't go wrong.
Oh, one of them was a female. She had tits.
Man.
I'm glad I got her.
Mouse traps. I've seen videos of people doing crazy stunts with them.
I do crazy stunts. I killed mice.
Yeah.
Well, like they set up a floor and they put some mouse trap, and people are blindfolded and they're supposed to walk through this minefield of mouse traps, which is interesting to watch at times.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
But those things hurt.
They smart a little bit. Now, rat traps, that's a whole nother story. I wouldn't be doing
That's
shit.
what the mouse said.
Exactly, right? I wouldn't do shit with rat traps. Fuck that. You can break a finger or have a seriously sore finger for weeks from a damn rat.
And I set my live trap so I could see what was getting in the garbage out here, and I caught a raccoon this morning.
I'll be right back.
Surprised you didn't get a possum.
No, it was a raccoon. I figured it was going to be a possum, but it wasn't. It was a little raccoon. I said, "Oh."
Was he hissing and carrying on at you?
No.
Really?
He was I was talking to him, and he was just looking at me, and I said, "Okay, I'm gonna let you go." So I let him go.
The one guy I worked for, he had a storage building a few miles away. The damn raccoons were just tearing shit up in there.
Yep.
Put traps in there, man. You pick that trap up, that thing was going nuts.
No, he didn't. He didn't. It wasn't doing nothing. So I let it go.
It used to be the building used to be a florist, so in the very back it had like a greenhouse with dirt, on the floor.
Yep.
So we used to take them back there and shoot them with a 22.
And all I could think of was Mountain Bush Crafters Alliance.
And then we caught a what did we catch? Was it a woodchuck? Or yeah, I think it was a woodchuck. So we didn't kill him, but we took him like, I don't know, 10, 15 miles away, and there's a river out a little bit. Took him out there and let him go. You can actually get pulled over if you have an animal in a live trap, a live animal.
Yeah. Good night, David.
It's illegal to transport them.
And all my chickens and stuff got taken today. The lady drove 2 miles to get them, 2 hours to get them.
Oh. I was gonna say it's awful quiet.
It's been a rough day.
Well, they went to at least a good home.
Mm-hmm. They're definitely going to a good home.
Yeah. So now you got a turkey and a goose?
No, they went too.
Oh, she took everything?
Yeah.
Take the girls?
I wish. I'd have rather sent them than my animals.
Well, it's probably better off, Granny. You got so much going on. But I know it's, we've had them for quite a while. You can still go see your duckies, though.
My heart can't break no more. Everything's gone.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. In 30 or 40 years, you'll be right back to where you were. You'll be all right.
Enough of that.
Yeah. I thought it was awful quiet, though.
Yep.
Yeah, usually you'll hear a cat or...
I got check something real quick.
Now I got no reason to go and do anything every day. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
And just stay here and work at my own speed and the hell with it all.
You
The guy ain't even come and done the dirt yet.
no.
Subscribe and share.
Shit, there you go. There you go. Sorry.
I was assured again that he was going to be there this week. Fuck it. Fuck them all. I learned that from man. Fuck it. Wherever she's at. Sorry, guys.
Yep.
I get mouthy when I drink.
See my head off all of a sudden. I'm still here. You're allergic to Raven, Will. That's the problem. It is hot in here.
No, you're allergic to Mike.
It's cool out here. Feels good, actually.
Well, I think when I checked on my stream, it was like 89, and the the feel now temperature was 97.
Damn.
Yeah, it was really hot out today. Here, and it's 10 o'clock at night.
Wow. That's hot. I did tell a lady if she knew somebody who could haul the building, she could have them too.
Oh, your shed you built?
Yep.
Oh, there. I refreshed it. It's a little cooler.
I think
And it's like I said, it's 20 after 10 at night. Ridiculous.
it's 66 here.
Yeah, come get some of this.
Nope. No thanks.
We got 91 Tuesday. Whew. It's gonna be warm all weekend.
That lady come so fast, I honestly thought somebody was just pulling my leg, that there wasn't, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I posted it and people asked about it and she said, I'm on my way. She didn't even know where I was at. All I told her was Fayette County and she said, I'm on my way. I'm like, damn.
You can come over here when you're done with that, Will, and I like breakfast too. You're all on the list. What list are we on?
Shit, I'm used to being on list Tommy Shepard. It don't matter.
Yeah, I'm on a lot of lists.
I'm on lots of shit lists. I can't even have my own live stream without people nosing and stuff.
That's what they do. I want to know what list we're on.
Put me on a list if it makes you feel good.
Well, got to get up at 6.
Dang it, one little beer done got me a little high.
Been a while.
Yeah, it has.
Been a
I
while.
don't drink much. When I do, I do. But it is relaxing.
Yeah.
Well, seeing you drink that little bottle, having it on your tongue was.
Oh, yeah, I was really in bad shape that night. I drink beer. I don't drink liquor of any kind, so that was pretty bad that night. But I go limit tonight. 2 beers, that's all.
2?
Yep, 2. Damn shit's expensive. I can't afford that much of it.
Like everything seems to go up in price.
Yeah. Everything's expensive now.
Whew.
Everything come out all right? You feel better now?
I feel 5 pounds lighter. Yes.
Nice.
Only 5 pounds?
What are you guys doing when I'm gone? Why are we on a list?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure
I was trying to figure out too. So what list?
Don't know if I've ever had any stouts.
It's it's an acquired taste. If you're jumping right straight from a
Are stouts dark beers?
Oh, yes.
Well, maybe my ex-boss. Go out to lunch with him, and he'd always get some us dark beer for us.
Yeah, they're more of a sipping beer.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
now
He
mine,
was the coolest boss I ever had. He was from Texas.
mm. Now see mine, I start mine off in the refrigerator. So that first glass, the first little bit of it, it's going to be cold. But because it's usually, half hour, 45 minutes for me to finish one, it's warm by the time you get done with it. So you get the coolness at the beginning and the refreshness, and by the end it is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, some of them hoppy beers though. Whew. Although I think I'd still probably that one I would get here in Michigan called Raggedy Ass IPA, and it's pretty popular. It's pretty popular for an IPA. So it's got a higher alcohol content in it. So
Yeah, it could be a hit list. It could be a shit list. It could be a nice list. It could be a naughty list. It
well,
could
it could be a
anything.
nice list, not with this bunch. But more likely it's a shit list.
Fuck you, Phil. I'm nice.
Fucking bitch just told me, he said, fuck me.
Fuck you, right. I'm nice.
Fuck you. Fuck you too.
Even though some people don't think I am, I am.
Granny was nice today. I didn't hear from her at all. So
there you go.
Well, I'm sorry. I was dealing with a lot of shit.
I wasn't complaining.
Oh. It seems like you made that one up, Will. But that's all right.
Now, if I had enough beer in me, I'd be trying to suck that piece of lime out the bottle. I can't yet.
Sucky Gran.
Yeah, once that lime's in there, it's staying in there.
Not always.
Yeah, well, it stays in there. Don't come out.
No, it does after I've had a few more beers.
It don't come out.
Yeah, it does. And I ain't gonna prove it. You ain't tricking me, Phil.
The fuck was that?
I ain't never got one out. Never really tried hard, but
Thank you, Will. I need a lot of prayers right now. A lot more than people know. Okay, one more beer. I'm gonna go get my one more beer.
She's gonna get her one more.
One more.
One more.
So, one more.
We'll be waiting.
Hope he's gonna get lucky tonight. Make a video.
Huh? Somebody can get lucky any night they want. What the fuck?
That is true there, Cindy. Y'all ladies have quite a bit of talent. I'll give you that. Now you can come up here if you'd like to, Cindy, and show how talented you are. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't mind being grossed out before I go to bed.
Well, that's not very nice, Mike.
I don't care.
But we wouldn't. We
it's Cindy.
We would be surprised if you were nice.
Right.
Like, all right, what's Mike up to? He's being nice. He's up to no good.
Maybe I'll take my time off and come back a totally different person.
Like you did when you shaved your beard. Holy shit!
Hmm?
Like you did when you came. We saw you after you shaved your beard.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn. And that wasn't that long ago.
Yesterday? Day before? Whenever you're ready, Cindy, let me know. You don't even have to, you won't even mess the name up. But we know.
Oh, Mayberry always want to see proof. Always want to see proof.
See, Cindy, I got my lime in there.
Yep, there it is.
Bye, Phil.
I am rating Nakatomi Tower while listening, Phil. Okay.
up, Goober?
What's up, Earl?
Hey, Earl. I love you, Earl.
He said no.
You remind me of Ollie.
Oh. He said kiss his ass, Phil. There.
Yeah, really?
That right there. See that little raven right there? Don't spin around when I'm calling you a raven to somebody.
I think Earl just gave you a fuck you, Mike.
He was mad. I laid down at 6:30 and he was laying on the bed.
Mm.
I said, get out of the way out there.
To me, that is so good.
Your Corona?
Yep.
Yeah, see, that's where I think you might have a problem with a stout. And me too. I mean, you know, I was thinking about it today when I picked up my 4-pack of these. I was thinking, it's almost got me some Michelob Ultra. Thinking, you know what? I want something that's lighter, more refreshing, something that's more summery. You know, when you're hot and everything else. But I was thinking, well, you know, it's not like I'm going to drink it during the daytime while it's hot, because all my drinking usually happens after 8 or 9 o'clock at night down here in the basement. So it's like, it don't matter.
Huh? I'm open to trying new things, even at my age.
Did you hear that, Mike?
I already know. I got videos, man. They're for sale too.
There you go.
Yeah, I got a picture I'm going to will to Mike when I die.
Oh, it's funny when I was sharing this out to, you know, people to come up on panel. I kept seeing that picture.
Oh yeah, okay.
I was like, geez.
Spokesperson for Jack Daniels.
Yeah, there you go. Jack Daniels, it's the cat's ass.
Oh, hey there, Earl. You like that hard stuff? Oh, hey, buddy.
I'm a little fucked up. What do you say?
You like that hard stuff, don't you, honey? Yeah.
I got to put up with this asshole. Yeah.
Yeah, right. He can walk his ass out the door anytime he wants. The only problem is he'll go out there and get his ass kicked. Look. Put the rub on it. Those porch cats will kick his ass. He ain't got no front claws, so.
So, Mike, do you drink a little? I don't think I've ever seen you drink. I know you got alcohol.
No,
Huh?
I don't.
No?
He keeps that for his women so he can get them all in the mood when they get there.
Yeah, you always got to get Michigan drunk before anything.
Yeah.
Actually, he tells them he's giving them a Coke or something, but he spikes it a little bit.
Yeah.
He tricks them.
Him and Bill Cosby.
I just put him over here to the drug pile.
No, you're in Michigan, not West Virginia, Mike. That's what they do here in West Virginia. I saw that crazy drunk woman walking up on the road when I was coming home the other day, and she saw me coming, and she turned around and went the other way.
Would she know you or something?
Well, she came up on my porch that night in Sty Stream, remember?
Same
and
one.
almost
Okay.
walked in the door. She saw the van. She thought, oh, God, it's that crazy old woman that lives down there in that crazy-looking trailer.
Holy mackerel. Yeah, I can't imagine. I wish I'd been here the day that asshole tried to get in our house. Thought he was all drunk out on the porch. Thought he was at his girlfriend's house yelling for her to come out.
Oh, I opened the door, and I told her, I don't know who the hell you think I am, but you need to go on out of here. Then she turned around on the steps and started to come back. I said, go now. Like, there was no doubting what I meant. Yeah, I'm old now. I'm old now.
Well, I just wanted to make her bigger for you so you could see that she is.
I've aged 20 years in the past 3 months.
So has your dirt buddy got your dirt smoothed out yet?
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
I'm gonna go down with a damn shovel and start doing it
You
myself.
think
and
it's
hell
time to
with
make a phone
everybody.
call?
Huh?
You think it's about time to make a phone call?
No, it's about time for me to just go and start doing it myself.
No, if he said he'd do it, give him a phone call. Nothing wrong with that. He
I
ain't wanna do-
can't. I don't know his real fucking name.
Oh, really? Well, that sucks, then.
You better take a shovel with you, Phil.
Was that
You better take a shovel with you.
right?
Shovel or a rake.
Rake, shovel.
I'll have to pull those piles down before I can shovel them any.
Uh-oh. Shooting at Ryan at 14 Mile. Gunshot wound to the leg. That don't count.
You got the news channel going.
No, I got that. It's called Scanner of Warren.
Oh, okay.
I have it on my phone too, but the damn thing never shuts up, so I don't even listen to it.
Yeah, we got the LPO night poster here in Lapeer. It's an independent guy. He's got like a police radio, and he posts stuff on Facebook all the time. What's going on around? Most of it winds up being like domestic violence stuff.
Yeah.
Beating up wives and shit like that, and or people getting pulled over for drunk driving.
Like
I wish
somebody
I,
tried to beat me up.
I wish I wasn't so busy today. I would have loved to have been a sniper at this house.
Right?
Jesus.
That damn pig. I thought I was shooting a pig.
Kaboom.
Yeah, them peppers are sitting out there.
Yeah.
They're getting good sun.
Yeah, they are.
So,
You're like 25 years younger. Keep rocking. Get her done.
what's up, Nathan?
NTD.
Hey, NDT. Cheers.
What do we got going on here weather-wise? We just warm, hot. Oh, it's supposed to have rain tomorrow. Oh, shit. 60% chance tomorrow, 40% chance on Sunday, 40% chance on Monday. Even all next week, except for Tuesday, there's either 40 to 30%. Thunderstorms, too.
We're supposed to have 70% tomorrow night.
Look at that shit.
Ooh, sick of the rain.
Now see,
No,
see-
we ain't had rain. It's dry as fuck here.
yeah,
It was so muddy down here. I got Sally stuck up, and I had to winch her out with a hand winch.
Look at your Tuesday and look at my Tuesday.
Mine just says cloudy and 84.
Mine says 40% chance of rain and 91 degrees.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
Yeah. I'm only, an hour from you?
Right? Well, I mean, you could have two different. You can have an Android and a freaking iPhone that have two different weather forecasts.
Well, I'm going to Ohio on Tuesday, so it's going to be 91, so that's all right.
This is how our weather is going to be. In Santa Fe, it's about, right now it's 66. Tomorrow it's supposed 66 degrees.
In New Mexico.
The weather is fucking awesome. Sort of like all the food that comes out of a cow.
I'm at 79, Phil. I was
Yeah,
at
we're-
82.
That's funny because it's 70. Well, this here says 73, and this other one said 70.
Yeah. And when you went to take a shit, it was, 82 or something, right?
See, right now it's like
Yeah.
66 here.
Well, I'm down to 64 now.
Well, New Mexico. That's the funny part about New Mexico. It's hotter there, but at nighttime, if there's no clouds, man, it gets cold, chilly out there in the desert. I remember when I was in 29 Palms, California, man, we would just be dying during the daytime of that dry heat out in the Mojave Desert. And come nighttime, man, you're all wrapped up in your sleeping bag. 40 degrees out there. So,
Well, it gets pretty warm here at night too, as well.
yeah, if the clouds stay out, but we usually, summertime it's going to. But I forget when we were in 29 Palms, but I want to say it was like a spring or fall time when we went, and plenty warm during the day, but at nighttime it got down in the 40s, and You were bundled up in your sleeping bag.
Hey, Carpy Chris.
What's up, Carpy Chris? Holy shit, it's
Been a
Wolverine.
while there.
Must be talking about Raven.
Yeah, because you're definitely the beast.
Mm-hmm. Popping those gummies, boy.
Well, depends on what kind of gummies you're talking about, right? Apple cider. Yeah.
Tastes like candy.
I was telling some people the other day, I said, man, all the stuff my kids bring home from work, I could probably be high for 2 months off of the gummies that's out in my garage fridge.
I may have a problem though.
Do you have to buy them that many at a time?
What? No. The ones I bought online they were called Goalie, which
Yeah.
I think every YouTuber's ad is now a Goalie commercial because everybody I watch is a Goalie commercial. But these here I got at Walmart, and these are actually like $13, and I think there's like 120 in here. To where the ones from the Goalie company was 60, and they were like $20.
Jesus.
Wow.
You can call me Mike. Any Sunday. But yeah, that was just.
And if there's
They all do the same thing. So. And then these here, my buddy bought because I told him to get the apple cider vinegar, and I guess I almost killed him because he said his blood pressure bottomed out. So if he gave me a bottle of these are just capsules.
Good night, Will. You have a good night.
Good night, Will.
You can take like 6 of these a day and come by. Have a good night, Will.
Rebecca Felder, there's a lot worse things you can be addicted to.
You can be addicted to dick. That'd be a bad thing. Mike just can't help himself.
I got twitch. I got nerve damage in my shoulder.
That's Tourette's, don't you know? That's Tourette's.
I like this a lot.
Shit, fuck. What's up, Dylan? How you doing, man? Newfoundlanders, what's happening? And Whitworth in here.
Hello.
Boom, boom, boom. 3 people show up. You guys all in the same place jerking each other off or something, or what? All come in here at the same time. This one's definitely a better. A little backwoods bastard. Looks like Granny's paw.
That
looks like Sty.
Looks like Popcorn Sutton.
That's right.
You know who Popcorn Sutton is?
Yeah, from Moonshiners. Yeah.
He ain't around no more, but yeah, kind of looks like him.
Yeah.
Poor guy committed suicide.
Damn.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Hey, Bradley.
Oh, not Facebook. I don't
Was he fixing to go to jail? Is that why he committed
Night,
suicide?
Kathy. You have a good night.
Yeah, the government was after him.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't even remember how old he was, but yeah.
I got a feeling he looked older than he was. I got a feeling he was probably in his 60s and he probably looked like he was 80. The hills weren't doing him any favors.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was only 62.
Really was.
Yep, 62 at death.
Damn.
Well, look at Sty. Sty, I apologize if Sty watches this.
That guy.
But Sty's beard and everything makes him look older than he is.
Well, that looks like Sty.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, he was 62.
A Sty would look crazy without a beard. What you talking about,
Oh, can you
Bill?
imagine what Sty would look like without it? Well, hey, whenever he takes his hat and his glasses and you can see his actual eyes, he looks a little, creepy.
He looks a little
I'm so used to seeing him with his sunglasses on and head covered.
I hear a lot of people tell people they look younger without their beard, but I don't see it.
talking about, Granny?
What?
Look at this guy. This was 2017. Nothing's changed.
Well, cheers, Dylan. Now we get to see some booty. That's not a man, Bradley. That's a girl.
Oh.
This looks like a scary movie. A rocking chair, slowly rocking in the dark.
Ow.
Yep. Nice place, but we got to go, babe. I'm out of here. They talk about that stuff in those movies too, you know. If I ever heard voices in my house tell me get out, it could have the house, it could have all the shit in it. As a matter of fact, if anybody didn't get out with me, you can have them too. I'm out.
I'd stay there and fuck with him. I ain't getting out.
I don't believe none of that shit anyways, but if I actually heard the words get out, fuck. I know you're talking about Mike's picture there, Bradley.
You know you want me.
That's Bradley. He's a switch hitter. He plays for any team.
I don't judge people except for Raven.
It's still kind of creepy. It's like perfect lighting where you really can't make out much of what's in the background, but you kind of can. It's not rocking anymore though. Blow on it, Mike.
Oh shit!
Ah!
He said blow on it.
What the fuck you doing?
It's creepy. Your chair was rocking all by itself, and it's dark, and it was like a horror movie.
Yeah.
We're seeing a guy with a chainsaw come out of nowhere.
Scared me.
Yeah, I got the chainsaw, my buddy.
Mr. Leatherface.
Yeah.
I call him Mr. Leatherface.
You
Granny,
better.
If I poke you in the head, Granny, I'm sorry.
What? You don't call him Mister, he'll come after you.
Yeah.
Did y'all enjoy looking at my ugly place?
Be careful, Granny. I think Mike's got a poop. Oh, there you go.
Wipe them, Granny, so don't drip on you.
You got the runs.
Yeah. I take them damn pills, I will, probably.
It's funny. I got a guy.
I'm going to send them pills to Raven.
There you go. Raven needs to lose some weight.
Well, just the cleansing ones. I'll keep the other.
Oh, okay. Even the cleansing ones, you'll lose some weight.
Probably.
The guy I worked next to, he went and had one of them colonoscopy things done recently, and he said, yeah, he started taking some of that medicine while he was at work, and he told the boss, he says, by 6 o'clock I gotta go, and he lives about half hour from work, and he said by the time he got home, he says he was home, and he says he sat right outside of that bathroom all night long because he wasn't going anywhere. Because he said once your body was ready to go, there was no holding it back. It was going.
Hey, Dan.
What's up, Dan?
What I don't understand is you can have the shits and you can shit out 2 garbage pails full of shit, and your body still gives you more shit. Where is it all at? Where's it coming from? You can fill up 2 32-gallon garbage pails of shit and still have shit coming out. I don't get it. I I stuck my hand up there. I watched this video how to put your hand up your butt and see what was up there, but
Oh, Mayberry, that sucks.
Yeah,
don't
I had part of a Brussels sprout come out the other day, and I'm thinking I had Brussels sprouts in probably 5 years. Like, what the fuck?
probably a tree branch or something.
So, no, the Brussels sprout.
That's funny as hell. Nope, I ain't got no work tomorrow.
Oh, maybe are you in the car business too? Yeah, I got to work tomorrow for 5 hours. Not a big deal.
I don't
think we
have
talked.
to work any day. I just do it.
I think we've talked about that before, right? Mayberry, you're a mechanic, right?
All right, well, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
Okay.
Raven.
Raven.
Have a good night, Raven. Thanks for coming up. Thank you for taking the abuse from Mike. He's gone. Why you don't have to rush for shitting from spicy challenges? I just if I do a really spicy one, the next day when I go to work, I make sure I have 2 Ziploc bags. One's got wet adult wipes in it. The other one's got the Tux medicated pads.
I think you better just get you some damn Anna shit pills.
Well, no, I want that shit coming out. I want it out of my body.
See, the problem is they don't make diapers to fit Phil.
That's right.
They don't make them that big.
That's right. Yeah, I got some new shirts from work at coming. The company is making them, Barnum and Bailey.
I'm a detailer. Got to be there 8 to 6. It's a long day.
Oh, you're a detailer. 8 to 6, yeah. Well, you definitely ain't around Michigan at those hours. 8 to 6. Holy shit.
What's a detailer?
Got to clean cars, new and used.
Oh. Well, if I brought one of my vehicles in, it'd be 8 to 12.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I hope you're getting paid more now, maybe, because it seems like everyone they're hiring nowadays, they're hiring people at these, shitty ass jobs for 12, 13, 14 bucks an hour right now. It seems, I feel bad for the guys that work in the back of my place because some of them worked through COVID and was back there, had them doing things around the dealership and whatnot, and really didn't get much time off. And some of them bitches back there making, 10, 11 bucks an hour. So not that any of them really work worth a damn in the back. We got guys that prep vehicles to go out on the lot. They call them a PDI, pre-delivery inspection. And they got to hook the damn car up to a computer for 20 minutes. So they pull it in there and they hook the car up to the computer for 20 minutes. They sit there and play on the fucking phone for 20 minutes. They pull the damn thing out. They pull another one in, hook it up to the computer. It's like, damn.
Wow.
But yeah, we only got 10 to 3. Heck, in Michigan, we didn't even used to have Saturday hours for car business. As a matter of fact, it was real nice when we first got back from COVID. We were working Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. Well, and you think, it's only 9 to 6 now, right? We only work that 1 hour later. Trust me, that 1 hour later, leaving work at 5 and 6 instead of 5, that makes a big difference. And then those 2 late nights you stick in there, hell, we don't. I get off at 8, don't get home until 9. Makes all the difference in the world.
You're like an hour away, aren't you?
Yeah, 45 to 50 minutes. Yep.
Yeah, fuck that.
Luckily, the way I go, I can do it pretty fast. I don't have, you live around Warren or places like that. You could be 10 miles from work and it take you, half hour, 45 minutes to go 10 miles. So
Yeah, I'm lucky. I really don't hit no traffic or nothing on the way to work or back.
no.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even really see a car.
Oh, well, see, I'm like out in the country. So then when I start getting down to where it gets a little more populated, I kind of cut back to other roads to kind of stay away from the downtown stuff. Because if I go through downtown Oxford and Lake Orion, it's quicker to get to work.
Mm-hmm.
But 9 times out of 10, there's some road construction or something going on that makes it take longer to get to work. So when I go the back route, it's longer, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to have anything that's going to delay me. So I don't have to sit there, and I hate sitting in traffic. Oh God, I hate sitting. One thing about sitting in traffic sucks. One thing that sucks for me is if you get to a left-hand turn, green arrow, or and you sit there and you don't make it through it when it turns green because of other people in front of you. You got to sit there for a second round of lights. That disturbs me. That disturbs me. Quit
Well,
bitching.
if it makes you happy, Rebecca, get it.
Yeah, I go out in the yard and I see my neighbor's car in the driveway. Now his car's on the street. I'm tired of looking at your freaking truck every time I come out here. He's parked in front of my house. No. He's in the hospital. He moved his truck so his wife can get her car out if she had to go anywhere.
I don't know. For some strange reason, nobody parks down here but me.
Well, you're out in the middle of nowhere right now.
You see that video? She did that long ass video this morning.
This morning, no, because I was working today.
Yeah, like 30-some seconds. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I saw her scrapping video, taking all that stuff off that trailer. Looks just like mine.
Oh, that was so cool. That was so cool because every time we've had to unload the vans, and that's a job. And they just brought that thing over and they just popped that stuff off there like it didn't even make the trailer pop up any at all. I thought that was really cool.
Well, that's what I kept waiting for. I kept waiting for it to hit one of the steel rails because those are steel rails on your trailer.
Yeah.
And maybe hold on to it for a second.
Yeah.
Or even your tailgate part of it that goes down.
Yeah, those guys knew what they was doing.
It was hovering over top of that. I kept waiting for that to pop up.
No, and that still would come up and I was like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
They have a polarity setting on the magnet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured. They had some sort of setting, but that was so cool that they had such good control.
Yeah, so don't pick all that crap up. Because if it's a light steel, they can adjust, they can hit it so it's just it's not on the magnet to drag your trailer with it.
There was just one piece of aluminum in that. They could get that one.
Yeah, on the very end, did you see when he had the magnet coming down? It was only a couple pieces.
Yep.
That's where he adjusted it, so it just picked those up, and that's how they do that.
That's so cool because that thing's so freaking big, and they got such control over it.
Yeah.
I didn't show the claw getting the big part, the top part off. He just took that claw down, crunch, and took it all.
I thought it was kind of interesting because they had the magnet, the cutter, and the claw all like right in that same area.
Yeah.
You don't see that too often in a script.
Yep.
Each other.
I went back there to grab that aluminum, and he brought that claw over top of my head. So I was over my head, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I got out of there.
I would put your ass up by your head.
Shake me around.
Where do you?
Yeah. Them crane operators, they're pretty good.
Hey, I'm not good at a trailer yet. And one of the guys come out and he backed the trailer up for me.
Yeah, I'm not great at the trailers. I always have to think, well, it's opposite of this and opposite of that. I mean, I farted around with it for a few minutes and get it where it needs to be. But
I've only done it 3 times.
Oh, okay.
And that van is so damn long.
That van would make it more difficult.
I got to make the difference of the van, and it's hard to do. Guys,
you probably can't see your trailer behind your van.
Do what, Mike?
Can you see the trailer behind your van?
Not real. I can see it through I've got that backup thing I can see it through.
Camera.
Yeah, backup camera.
But yeah, I get kind of confused because I'm looking at the camera and sometimes no matter what I do, the trailer goes one way. I can cut one way and it's still going the way it's not supposed to be going. It's got a short
yellow, green, and red. Red is no good.
The trailer has a short tongue, and that van being so long, it's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, that was me today when I went to get that tiller. I figured that thing's got to be big, so I took my trailer with me, and I got there. Well, their tiller was already on its own little itty bitty trailer. So the guy was like, "Well, just back up your trailer over here." So we'll take it off and just throw this on the back of your truck, and you'll be good. So I'm trying to maneuver their parking lot. It took me like 3 times of backing up, pulling forward, backing up a little bit more, straighten it out, pull it all the way back. I can see the guy back there is going to unhook me, kind of looking at me like, yeah, this guy's a rookie on doing this shit.
I think I'm gonna get me some stickers and put on the dash on which way I need to turn for the trailer to go which way.
Well, we all get it eventually, so everybody else can just fuck the hell off until we get done getting it done.
Yeah.
That's all.
So I don't have to think about it so hard because I get stressed when I'm trying to think about it because I want to get out of everybody's way. So that kind of stresses me. But if I put the arrows and say trailer to the left, trailer to the right, then I'll know.
I actually used to be pretty good at it when I was a young, between 16 and 18, because my dad, we had a pop-up at one point in time, and then we had this little 18-foot boat. And my old man taught me how to do it, and I did it no problem, But nowadays, I don't know.
Well, the guys at the dump said I done pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
In one of K&D Scrapping's videos, he shows you how to keep your steering wheel back and trailer up.
Well,
but that's the junkyard. There's no space at the junkyard.
But that's
there's no space.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare.
See, that's why my yard is spotless. I mean, it's all cement. You pull in, you pull out. There's no.
Yeah. I'll have to take a picture of the yard the next time so you can see, because there's no space there. For my big long ass van and a trailer on it, it's like crazy. He had to back it all the way up to the road to get it pulled into a spot where he could turn it around.
Wow.
You released a video this morning. YouTube has been a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, that's normal.
I don't have no problems. I need a new router. My router, I think, is taking a dump. Because I'll upload a video and it'll say 0%. I'll come back like 20 minutes later, it'll have 1%. Well, then I'll shut the router off, turn it back on.
That's crazy, yeah.
Because my computer out in the front, that one there, it'll hit and miss on the internet. The TV in the front, that'll hit and miss. You have to reset the router for that to catch it. So I think the router had it.
That's right, crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the trailer up to Walmart when they're closed, and I'm going to practice up there to get in a spot straight.
Yeah, I was sitting on my front porch taking a break between doing the other side yard from all the heat. And I'm sitting on my phone and I'm trying to do something on my phone. I'm like, what the fuck? I got no sound on my phone. Like, what the hell? And I'm messing with it. After about a minute, I realized, I'd had my phone in my truck where I have a Bluetooth speaker. And even though my truck was about 150 feet away, it was still picking up. My truck was playing my sound from my phone. So as soon as I turned Bluetooth off, I was fine.
I did that when I popped up on somebody's live one night. I had no sound. It was my headphones were hooked up. That's why I had no sound. I didn't have them on.
Well, guys, it is 11 o'clock. Hey, Eric Pollock, how you doing, man?
You don't got to work tomorrow.
I do have to work tomorrow. I don't have to get up early. You guys want to sit here and talk? I'm all about sitting here and talking. I'm good.
I ain't even finished my beer yet.
We'll stay till you finish your beer and I finish mine. How about that?
Okay.
See, I need to go back out on the porch. Although it's warmer outside, it's probably not right now.
No, it's not right now.
So
it's nice out here where I'm at.
Well, I bet it. Well, here it's like I said. Here it's 70, so that's not bad.
Yep.
So it'd be nice to be out on the front porch like I used to be.
It's 64 here, and it's really comfortable.
I might get shot if I go sit on my porch.
We could only all hope.
Me too.
And I don't want to be by myself right now, and I don't want to start a live stream. So
yeah, we're all 70 degrees right now. Our low tonight is 66. Oh, it's supposed to start raining around 7 a.m.
77.
Yeah.
77.
7 degrees warmer. And you're not even that much further south of me. I mean, you are, but you're not due south.
Hey, Eric.
What's up, Pollock?
You're actually like northwest of me, really.
Right.
Which would make you southeast.
Y'all way the hell up there away from me.
It's a good thing. So you don't hook up your radio in your. Well, I've got a Bluetooth speaker that I keep in my truck, and I keep hooked up to the cigarette lighter, so that because my phone don't get loud enough. So if I want to listen to music or YouTube or something, my phone don't get loud enough unless I got all the. And it even sucks. I got to get a bigger Bluetooth speaker because I don't have air conditioning in my truck anymore. So in the summer months, I got them windows down. I can slightly hear what's going on, whether it's music or someone talking with the windows down. But I got to get a bigger Bluetooth speaker.
What's up, Eric?
What's that OnStar Wi-Fi shit that's supposed to be on these vehicles?
Well, you've got your vehicle. If you sign up for it, it's a monthly fee. The Wi-Fi, yours should have like unlimited Wi-Fi. I would think your plan is probably $15 a month, and it should come with something. It should come with like the remote start, where you can remote start it from your cell phone too. But that gives you, I think the only thing they do now is unlimited Wi-Fi. So your vehicle is the hotspot now.
Ah.
Yeah. So.
Well, I don't have it hooked up yet. I don't have it activated yet.
Yeah, all you gotta do is press the blue OnStar button and talk to an OnStar advisor, and it's a monthly subscription. So.
Can Ed Van support 2 hotspots when she activates that?
Sure it will.
Hate to see Granny short out.
Well, that's most vehicles nowadays. To get phone calls and talk through your radio. That's called Bluetooth, Bradley Whitworth. I don't have that though, because
I can do that on mine where it hooks up to the USB, right. But I ain't gonna do that because my neighbor does that, and I can hear their whole conversation. I'm like, what the hell?
You can adjust the volume on the vehicle so it's not so loud.
Well, them idiots have it loud, and I can hear everything they're saying.
Well, they're idiots. That's right. Yeah, most vehicles nowadays, though, again, mine's a 2005, so I don't even think they offered Bluetooth when I got my vehicle. I can remember having training back when I sold Toyotas where they took us out to the car, the trainers. We're going to show you how to help someone connect their cell phone to Bluetooth. And this was all state of the art. Oh, we're going to be able to do it real quick. And so we did it several times in order to be able to do it, quick for the customer and look like we knew what we're talking about. Nowadays, unless you got someone that's older, they're like, I don't need you to help. I can handle this, no problem. So my older clientele, they appreciate the fact that I can get in there and do it in a matter of a minute and a half. So,
well, here's what I'd like to do to Sally. If I ever get her paid off, I want to go and get her converted into a 4-wheel drive.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think you can convert the vehicle into a 4-wheel drive.
Yes, you can.
Can you?
Yes, you can.
That seems like that'd be rather expensive.
Yeah, it's gonna be
one of these days I'm gonna do that.
I've seen those big jacked up 4-wheel drive vans.
You can do it. I could probably do it, but I'm not. I'm gonna have somebody else do it.
You could probably do it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I can order all the parts online.
Can't be in your house and start your truck remote start too. You can't have your car idle in here either in our city.
Now, see, here's the thing. They were trying to come up with that a couple winters ago here in Michigan. And if your vehicle is remote started where the doors lock and they can't put your vehicle in drive. So see, if like a factory remote starter,
yeah,
the vehicle's running, but they can't get in if they break in the vehicle, they can't put it in gear. They can't actually start the vehicle to where they could do anything with a factory remote start. It's the aftermarket remote starts that people put on their vehicles that people can steal your fucking vehicle or going up to your car, starting it up, leaving the keys in the fucking ignition, go in the house while it warms up.
Because the steering wheel stays locked until the key's in there.
Well, it won't even go into gear.
Right.
There isn't a single Chevy out there that when that car is. I mean, people do it all the time. The first couple times they remote start the car, They hop in the car. Car's running. Hey, let's go put it in gear. The car won't go in gear. And then they call their salesperson. There's something wrong with this fucking car. It's running and it won't go into gear.
Do you know the trick to getting a Chevy dome lights to turn on? I read that book. Well, I've had other people read that book, and it said push that button. Well, you push that button, and that little knob would pop out, and that's what we thought it was. But it's not that. There's a thing on the top that says something about the dome lights, but it doesn't say to push that. It keeps saying push that knob. Well, the only knob there is the thing that you push in and out to turn the dome lights on. Up above it, there's this little push. You can't tell it's something you push. And you got to push that button, that little section, and it does move. Because my dome lights weren't coming on. It's like, what the hell's wrong with this thing?
Well, your dome light should be up top there, and there should be a couple of
well, you can turn them on, but when you get out of the car, sometimes you want your dome lights to come on. Like if you went grocery shopping and shit. And I've been turning my dome lights off with that little button you push. You push it and pop it out, and you can turn your dome lights on. The book is not clear on that.
You got a hat, Bradley.
I ain't got my hat on. How can I look like a witch? I ain't that fucking ugly. I know I'm ugly, but I ain't that fucking ugly. I ain't got no wart on my nose.
You ain't ugly, Granny. You're purty.
Nah, I ain't pretty. I used to be pretty. I used to be real fucking pretty.
Just put that bottle in your mouth. Just suck that bottle.
Exactly. There you go.
There you go. Damn.
Something out of a movie. But she was kind of sitting in a rocking chair, like, what was his name? Bates Motel. His mama was. She wasn't actually alive, but the rocking chair was rocking.
I'm alive. I'm very much alive.
Oh.
I'm enjoying the night. I need it. I'm glad you went live. I needed somebody to go live. I was just in a terrible, terrible shape.
I'm like that too. Some nights it's like, I don't feel like it, and then I know I'm going to get on here. I'm going to feel better. So
I go live, but I ain't good at that shit anymore. I'm just not any good at it at all.
That's why I went live last week, because I had such a crap week all week. So, went live every day and take your mind off your shit for a while.
Yeah.
It does.
And then when you end your live, you go, motherfucker, I'm right back to the same way. So,
well, good night, Bradley.
Hey, have a good night, Bradley.
Good night, bud.
I'm just wore down. I'm just, good God fucking mighty.
That's me. I'm wondering if I'm going to get up in the morning and I'm going to be stiff. I mean, I'm going to be stiff.
Most men are in the morning.
I'm going to be stiff, but I'm going to be stiff. I'm going to be stiff all over, or just,
Oh, God.
Because them big ass rototillers, them things are self-propelled, but they also take over, man. I was muscling that thing, holding those great big handles on that thing.
They shake your ass to death.
Well, again, I was looking to buy like a $700-800 rototiller myself, and I was looking at those, and this son of a bitch was a monster. And the guy told me, I was telling him, he's like, yeah, this one's about $3,500 brand new.
Jesus.
Like, holy shit. Well, it's
take out a second mortgage to get that.
Yeah, it's got its own trailer. It's hydraulic, so it's not just gas powered. It's a hydraulic rototiller. So it's funny, when I took it back to them, they had me pull it around to a different door, and they took that thing right in there, get ready to wash it off and get it all nice and pretty and clean to send out to someone else. So this place does a good job. I mean, I was surprised at how clean this thing was when I got it. And you can tell it's an old, they probably had the thing 10 plus years, but they take good care of their stuff there. I mean, and you can rent anything there. Again, I'll probably be going there next week and getting a trencher. So
that's what I'm thinking about. What do I need to push dirt with? I don't know what I need to ask to rent. I need to rent something to get that dirt spread out. What?
Rent a bobcat.
A bobcat?
You could do a bobcat.
Yeah.
A bobcat's going to help you get it moved around. I don't know that, I know I don't have the skill in a bobcat to get the final grade. You could get it to a certain point where you might have to get out there with a steel tine rake and smooth it out, do a final smooth. Now, a guy that knows how to do that shit, hop right in that bobcat, have it done within a matter of minutes and have it smooth as a,
Yeah, it's not hard. My buddy bought a house over in 10 Mile in Groesbeck, and he's like his backyard is like a football field. That's how deep it. But it had all these low spots, so it always swamped. So he goes and he orders a shitload of dirt and dumps it on the city street. Dump it on the city street, right on the curb. Just this big mountain of freaking dirt. He's like, "Oh, now how do I move it?" I said, "Well, get a shovel and a wheelbarrow. Have fun." I said, "Go rent a bobcat and I'll do it for you." And he went and got the bobcat because he didn't know how to drive the freaking thing. And I used to drive in the scrapyard I used to work at. And I scooped that shit up, put it wherever it had to be. And then once you get it to a certain point, you just put the bucket down flat and just go backwards real slow, and it smooths all that shit up. And or you can pick the bucket up and just like pack it down, run over it and just keep filling it in. But yeah, I mean, he don't have one puddle in his yard now.
Well, see, that's what I want because I had puddles in my yard in a couple places, and I know where the dirt needs spread.
Yeah, but you just got to be careful with those. I mean, the bobcats are they have so many safety features on them now.
Well, the ones you rent, do they have like some kind of instructions with them?
Well, if you never drove one, I wouldn't suggest it. But
do what?
If you never drove one, I would suggest getting in it and going for it. But
well, I rented a bobcat because I wanted to smooth out the dirt in our pole barn when we had it built. Because we wanted to put a concrete floor in there, and rakes just wasn't doing it. You know what I mean? And so I got a bobcat in there, and I'm moving the dirt around and everything else. I was like, I was so worried because it's a 24 by 36 pole barn. I was so worried I was going to put that shovel through one of the metal walls in there. And realistically, all I wound up doing with that bobcat, because of the way those wheels turn, was chewing up all that damn dirt. I got it somewhat done, and then got that bobcat the hell out of there, and then finally finished it up with the rakes. But what it did do is it did churn up a lot of that dirt inside there. So it did make it easier to smooth out. So
yeah, right. They're just tricky. They can be. You just got to be real careful.
Will they flip over on you?
No, but they'll bounce around a lot if you don't know what you're.
Bounce your ass all over the place.
your daughter could probably drive it.
Yeah, well, I've been told she's not going to help me no more.
Oh yeah. Good for nothing kids. Well, that's funny. I was trying to get help earlier from my son, when I was doing some stuff out there and couldn't get any help from him. So once I was done for the evening, about 7 o'clock, my wife comes home and she went out to her little area where she's working on that
good night, Jason.
That little fairy thing she's doing, and there's my boy. She asked him to come help her, and he's out there helping her. I was like, all right, little fuck.
I ain't asking nobody for no more help. Fuck it, I'll get it done myself.
What's up, Loderman?
Look at that, Granny.
Oh.
You got a dog too?
Quit that, Mike. I'm freaking emotional.
I know. Yeah, I used to have a dog. He's on a lot of my older videos, or she is.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember? You didn't know Pup Pup?
No, I didn't.
Pup Pup was like girl when it came to YouTube.
He was the best.
I was trying to find the.
I mean, I remember meeting Mike back when Mike was hanging out with Johnny, Jay, hunting stuff with J&J, and
yeah, my old buddy.
Yeah,
like that shit.
Yeah,
I won't even go there because I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good old days.
Look at Eileen. I miss Pup Pup.
Yeah, Papa was a YouTube star. This year is. I had a poker game one night at the house, and nobody won.
Earl.
Back in 2013. I took everybody's money. That cat's a trip, man. That cat is everywhere.
Yeah, I know, Mayberry. A lot of people would, but nobody's close enough. And I'd be out there working just as hard. Trust me.
I'm sure it's a little easier on you, Granny, now that you don't have that extra weight on there. That was one thing I noticed, a couple years ago when I took some of that weight off. The summer didn't seem quite as hot. It didn't seem quite as hard to move around, and I'm already starting to experience that this year.
Oh, heck, Phil, I've lost 14 pounds since this shit happened.
Yeah, I found it.
I'll be able to jump around all over the place like a damn jackrabbit or something here before long.
Yeah, COVID didn't help me with my weight for sure.
I have to be careful. The wind blowing, I'll be blowing away.
My problem is I like to snack.
I gotta make a video and thank everybody for everything they done, and I just don't know what to do. I'm scared if I make a video, I'll start crying, and I don't want to start crying because the emotion shit just aggravates me. Because people don't really understand how much I do appreciate all they've done.
They know. They all know.
And I don't even have the names of everybody. I was going to write all that down. There's just so much I haven't got done that I needed to do.
Well, when I did that GoFundMe for my grandson, Aiden, I did the GoFundMe. So I made sure I was all on top of that. Everybody that did something, that sent something, I thanked them. Now, you couldn't do that because it was Mike saying, but I made sure that everybody that donated something, and it wasn't just copy and paste a comment. I made sure from the get-go that people knew it because that was greatly appreciated. I mean, what went on there could have, hurt me and my wife pretty much financially, having to cover what she couldn't cover,
I wish I had my brain has just been so overloaded. I wish I'd have had be able to just sit down every time I saw something and thank people. But there's times I haven't even been able to type in chat. I've just, it's.
And people understand that too.
And I'm starting to remember things, and I'm starting to think about things, and I'm having a rough time right now because it's like the first month I was totally in shock. The second month it was like there was so much going on I didn't have time to think, and unfortunately now I do have time to think.
Oh,
Here
it is. Look at me go.
You look like you're on a break.
Yeah, that clown over here is on break. I'm not. I was picking up dirt. But he
Where
put it on. Look at the mess that made. He put it on the street.
Oh, Jesus.
Where
is the break? Where's the break on them things? You got two breaks, one for each side?
No, you just stick your foot out there and hope for the best.
Okay.
So you get fined by the city for all that dirt that winds up being left out there?
No, he cleaned it all up, thankfully. I mean, luckily, I think he did it on the weekend, so he was all right. That was back in 2016, and it was raining all freaking day, too.
And then my family keeps asking me, how much money you got? How much money? They don't seem to understand. This shit that I've been doing has cost money.
Right.
A lot of damn money, stupid stuff. Even when I was doing all the running, that Jeep, I was having to put 2-3 quarts of oil in that son of a bitch a day every time I went somewhere. Because it blowed out the oil seal when I was going up to my daughter's house to pick up my other girls. And there was just crazy stuff. And I'll try to sit down and figure all that out. And it's like very frustrating,
I bet.
And I was here for 30 days by myself. It's like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
There's just no way you can explain it all. And then I've had people, well, you had insurance. Yes, I had freaking insurance, but I was extremely underinsured, which I'll guarantee you it will never happen again.
Well, you never really think like something like that's going to happen,
Well, I never took care of that. My husband took care of it. And it had been the same insurance for freaking 30 years, He inherited the house from his mom, so I knew nothing about all that stuff.
Sure.
Not the house. He inherited the furniture. I helped buy the house. But the house was paid for. Damn, Mike went black there.
Yeah, I want to pay for a house. I want to have no house payments. That'd be nice.
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking at. People don't understand that. With the cost of wood now, all the prices are up. And no matter what I do, I'm going to have to go in debt. Jump up. What is it?
Watch this. He's trying to get his shoe. Now he dropped the stick. Now his boy's gonna help him. Here, well, let me get that. There you go. There you go, buddy.
Dumbass.
Oh, he looked at him like, you motherfucker.
Sometimes that's how I feel.
I really do. Unreal. Look at here, Phil.
Uh-oh.
When I used to really be let's see.
The boss.
When I used to actually do home repairs.
Damn.
Really?
That was me. Yeah, I did all that.
Can I buy you for about 6 months?
That was just a bare cement wall, and they wanted it all finished, so that's what we did. Then over here, there's like this here's like where the mechanical room was. So we had to do like an angle out of it. Yeah, came out nice stuff. And then they sold the house and moved.
Look at that shit.
22
If I could
hours.
do that,
Me and my buddy
if I
did
could
that.
do that, I could get the Amish people to put me up a really nice place, and I could finish it off.
Yeah, me and my buddy did that from start to finish in 22 hours.
Damn.
We even put a floor in Home Depot. They have they're wood squares, but they have some kind of shit on the back where it elevates it off the floor. It's like little legs. It almost looks like the bottom of a milk carton. So we bought a shitload of those, put those down on the floor. Done. 22 hours did that whole basement.
Is that you, Mike?
That's me.
Oh, that's Granny. You're out in the middle of
Even
nowhere.
down here in the woods, you can hear it.
You're in the middle of nowhere and there's sirens. What the hell?
No, I haven't heard any sirens lately. I think my city shut down for the night.
It's probably somebody ODing.
Is that what it is out there, Granny?
It's probably somebody up there ODing.
Did you ever
That's
see this
trailer
one?
court.
Watch the cat. Hold on a minute. Watch the cat. Knocked him right off that bike.
Yep.
Ready? Ready? Bip.
Yep.
You gotta go.
Down he goes.
He's watching it like he's proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. Oh shit.
I ain't running. They better run if they come down here.
If you weaponized, you ain't got to run.
Yeah.
I don't got to be weaponized. I'm not weaponized.
You want me to bring yourself guns then?
Don't got no guns.
Oh, I got a picture of Phil. I don't know why Phil sent me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't know why he sent me
You're
that.
not even making big.
Oh, shit.
That's
Is
horrible.
that your new tattoo, Mike?
Yep.
Oh,
That's
God.
horrible.
That's the shit Phil sends me.
Shit.
What's this one? Oh.
Well, I wonder if Raccoon will be back tonight.
Oh, bitch wiped her ass with her cell phone.
What?
Bitch wiped her ass with her cell phone.
Oh,
Hold on.
Jesus.
What?
Yep. And she fucked up. Okay, watch. Toilet paper, you need it.
Oh, God.
Look at this handsome devil, Granny.
I guess as long as she didn't drop it in the water.
You want some of that, don't you? You want some of that, Granny?
Yep.
Too funny.
Little Mike.
That's one of my.
Where's your glasses?
I don't have those anymore.
Hmm.
They don't fit my face no more. They're too little. I don't even know where my other glasses are. I think they're downstairs somewhere.
I need to go take Sally for a ride.
Ride, Sally, ride.
Yeah, long tall Sally, you don't put her in no mud.
Yeah,
She's so damn heavy, she just goes thunk.
not good.
No, not good, especially when you have to wind her out.
Well, at least someone had a winch to get you out.
No, I did it. I have a winch. I
It was
got
like a come along type thing.
Yep.
With a Gretchen.
Yep. Sure enough, got a chain and cable.
That had to have taken for fucking ever.
Yeah, well, I finally figured out I had one of the girls doing that part, and I'd put it in reverse and just let it kind of sit in reverse. And when she'd get it going, I'd get it going back a little bit. I was trying to do the winch, and she was in there spinning the wheels. I said, no, I ain't gonna do that.
Man hospitalized after inserting a battery up his butthole to boost his energy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did it work?
Them do buggy rides is fun, but that kind of scared me.
Right there it is.
Oh, my God.
A domestic accident.
Oh, things people do.
People will stick anything up their ass, won't they?
Had
Yep.
a bulky battery in his rectum that had to be removed because of the danger that it would lead to an even bigger problem. You think?
No shit.
Well, just that some big leak, right?
You heard me, no shit.
The objects he recognized had been introduced voluntarily to give more energy to myself, is what he told the doctors.
What the hell?
he would just shoving random shit up his ass. More energy, just bullshit.
The doctor proceeded to remove the object. After that, the boy said it was not the first time he did something stupid. A few months ago, he swallowed an iron bar because the doctor told him his iron levels were low. Wow.
What?
Come on.
It's right there. I'm reading it.
It's on the internet. It's
It's on
true.
the internet. It's got to be true, right?
Yep.
Swallow an iron bar because the doctor told him his iron levels were low.
Oh.
There you go. All I got to say about that.
And this is the reason why we have problems with our people today. Reading shit on the internet and believing it. Well, and again, he may not believe it, but if he reads it and someone else listens to Mike read it, they'd be like, motherfucker. The next thing you know, someone actually believes it. They tell two other people, and they tell two people, and so on, and so on, and so on.
Yep.
There was Earl making sure I did this shit right.
Aw.
Make sure you put all that shit in the right hole. That's the house I got Earl from. That was the house before I moved here. 2013. I've had that cat a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't show Granny this one because she'll get all upset, so I won't show it.
Wow.
Fuck it.
Oh,
You're up.
That's my
God
pup.
love his little soul.
She was something else, man. I got her.
Yep.
She's in a box over here.
I know.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah, our two dogs, we just buried them out in the yard. They're buried in the same spot.
That's the way she was. I mean, look at this picture. She didn't give a shit. You didn't get no bed that night. Sleep your ass on the couch. She was always like that.
She was the boss.
Yep.
Oh, so was Earl.
Yep.
Earl
Well, I hope when I die, I come back as one of his pets.
Well, you better make sure you don't like peanut butter is all I got to say.
That's all right. I don't care.
Peanut butter jelly.
Don't come back as a cat or a dog with a peanut butter allergy.
Yeah, that would be good.
I guess I'm done with my beer. I guess I need to let you go.
Hey,
If you want to go.
you're looking for a coffee table or a dining room table? Look, take an old Sony TV and flip it upside down.
Oh God, West Virginia style.
There you go.
I got a big TV like that. I'm thinking about doing that. That'd be cool. I got one sitting outside.
That'd be funnier than hell. Somebody come in your house, see it sitting there.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever scrolled through my Facebook this far back. Okay.
Not live on YouTube, right?
No, I'm looking through all my Facebook posts, which go back to 2012. Oh, look at this fat bastard here, trying to get an ice cream. Look at that beard. Look at that hair. See? It stays the same length. That was one of the jobs I was working at.
Yeah, we don't get ice cream trucks around here.
Well, you live in the damn woods. What do you expect?
Yeah, right?
We had one, but that truck was so junky looking. I was scared to send my kids out there.
Right?
We get the Mr. Softy truck comes up here. The soft serve shit.
That kid goes out there to get ice cream and never comes back.
Right.
Night, Rebecca.
But you know what? They were
Somebody-
coming around that summer, and they were. I mean, it was cool because they had their masks on. They had a shield, across the window. It was up far enough to where they could get the ice cream out. But have a good night, Rebecca. But I was actually kind of surprised because I figured, they wouldn't be like that. But yeah.
Hey, then them ice cream people, they got to make their damn money.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Hey, Sherry.
Sherry B. Watson. What's up, girl?
Every time I say Sherry, my Siri turns on.
Yeah, I try not to say it out loud to hear. So watch this. Hey, Sherry.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Yep. My phone just did it.
I'll be back.
That dude.
Well, that was just a few months ago.
That was actually June 26th of 2019.
Oh, okay. You did that same look right after you shaved your beard. I remember that.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, this was a good one too. When I lived in Pennsylvania. Hold on a minute. Where's the volume?
You will love it, Rebecca.
All this here. I was 9 years old and I lived through this shit. I lived through this flood.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Look it up. It's the Tropical Storm Agnes, 1972. It wiped out our town, Plymouth, Pennsylvania. Look it up.
Damn.
It's just
You were 8 years old.
Yeah. Yep. But I remember this like it was yesterday. That's all. I mean, it was.
Now were you in part of it where your house got, or were you in higher land?
Yeah. No, we lost I was staying with my uncle and he had a bar, and we stayed up on. It was like a 3-story building, and we stayed up on the top, and
Damn.
we were standing on the street after the water receded, and we just sat there and watched the whole house just tumble down, just collapse.
Oh,
But yeah,
Wow.
this is the worst thing that I'll never forget this. This was crazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
It was.
Well, I remember when New Orleans was like that.
Well, at least you survived, and at least you were young.
And like the town I lived in, there was like the town, and then there was like the dike, and then the river. So we were like right on the river too. That town is, but it wiped out so many towns along there. I mean, if you look up Tropical Storm Agnes, 1972, that's what you'll see. And it took out a ton of crap. It was when the water went down. There was a casket in my grandmother's basement. There was caskets on the street. It was ridiculous. So, yeah, crested at 32 and a half feet. And the thing was only like 15 or 20 feet. So, yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah, I guess people never really think about where they live and the potential for something like that to happen. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that lived in New Orleans that when that Katrina came through there and messed that up, that never, thought about dikes breaking or anything like that and being underwater and all that. So what the fuck are you doing?
I'm braiding my beard. Ain't nobody got time for that tonight.
Yeah.
That's what Sherry said he needed to do.
Well,
Yeah, that's why I was doing it. But yeah, look that up one day. You'll be shocked.
Oh.
What a mess.
All right. Well, listen, I'm gonna let everyone go. Y'all can go to bed, do what you want to do. So I want to thank everyone for Mike and Granny especially for hanging out with me tonight. I do appreciate it. I'm always appreciative of people come up on the panel, help me out, So
I'll come up here and drink a couple more beers next
I
time.
already came up here to fuck with Raven. I don't give a shit about you.
I can't come up and drink no beers when he's live because he's always live during the daytime.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't be able to get shit done.
That's
I
right.
went live the other night.
Was I there?
For all y'all, I will be live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be taking on the Cheese Puffs, and we might be seeing someone shaving their beard. Not this Joker, but someone else.
Man,
Oh, that would be cool.
I was scared for a minute. Like shit.
So
would you give me my back scratcher back? I've been needing that and I couldn't find it.
There, take your fucking back scratcher.
All right, guys. Have a great night. I love you all. Keep it spicy.
Good night, everybody.